In the last case file, we found a telegram, received, signed for, at a lighthouse where 3 men had already vanished. The signature didn't match any of the 3 keepers, so we ran it. The name on that receipt belonged to a man who had been dead for 6 years. If you are new here, this video is the sequel of our last video. For better context, watch our part 1 first, from I button, then come back here. So, let's continue to the story. Now, in 1925, a keeper named Marcus Aldred was stationed at Pemaquid Point Light, a lighthouse on the mainland, 400 miles southwest of Stannard Rock. He had served the Coast Guard for 11 years, spotless record, never missed a shift. On the night of October 3rd, 1925, Marcus Aldred was found at the base of the lighthouse tower. The official cause of death, an accidental fall. The case was closed in 8 days. But 6 years later, in 1931, a dead man's name appeared on a signed telegram receipt at a lighthouse he had never been assigned to. And here is what the official record leaves out. The night Marcus Aldred died, he was alone on shift. Standard rotation. Nothing unusual in the logbook. Until the final entry, written in his handwriting at 11:14 p.m. 4 words. It is here again. No other explanation. The entry below it, written at 6:02 a.m. the following morning, is in a different hand entirely, an unknown hand. It reads simply, "Keeper secured, light maintained." The Coast Guard investigator noted the second entry, but never identified who wrote it. The fall was ruled accidental. Marcus Aldred was buried in Damariscotta, Maine, on October 9th, 1925. But that wasn't the strangest part. In 2014, when the maritime historian cross-referenced the 1931 Stannard Rock telegram receipt, the signature that matched no active keeper, he ran it against Coast Guard personnel records going back 40 years. One match. Marcus Aldred, deceased 1925. He then pulled the original Pemaquid Point logbook from 1925, still archived in the Maine State Library. He compared the handwriting in the mysterious 6 a.m. entry, the one written by an unknown hand after Aldred's death, against the 1931 telegram signature. They matched. The same handwriting, the same pen pressure, the same unusual loop on the letter A. 9 years apart, 2 different lighthouses, 1 dead man. A second handwriting analyst confirmed the comparison independently, and then declined to submit a formal report. The historian filed a formal inquiry with the National Archives in 2015. He wanted access to Marcus Aldred's full Coast Guard personnel file, specifically any records from after his listed date of death. The request was acknowledged, then delayed, then partially fulfilled, with 11 pages redacted. The pages that were released showed something the historian hadn't expected. Marcus Aldred's personnel file had been updated 3 times after his death certificate was issued. Not corrected, updated. New entries, new station assignments, new performance reviews, all dated between 1926 and 1933. For a man the state of Maine had declared dead in October 1925. One entry, dated January 1932, 2 weeks after the Stannard Rock disappearances, reads only, "Assignment completed, station secured." Here's what changes everything. The historian submitted his complete findings to the Coast Guard Historical Office in 2016. They responded 6 weeks later with a single paragraph. It stated that the post-death personnel entries were the result of a, quote, clerical indexing error, and that the file had since been corrected. He requested to see the corrected file. That request has never been answered. Either Marcus Aldred did not die in 1925, and someone in the Coast Guard spent 8 years falsifying his death, his burial, and his disappearance from official records. Or Marcus Aldred died exactly when they said he did, and someone else has been using his name, his handwriting, and his personnel record across 2 lighthouses, across 9 years, for reasons that 11 redacted pages and 1 unanswered records request have never explained. Neither explanation makes sense, and yet one of them has to be true. This has been Case File 003. Subscribe. New cases drop every week. And if you're watching this at 2 a.m., you're not alone. Before you go, the 11 redacted pages aren't the only thing missing from this file. There are 2 more lighthouse stations where Marcus Aldred's name appears. One in 1937, one in 1952. By 1952, if Marcus Aldred was still alive, he would have been 91 years old. Case File 004 is already waiting. The link is on your screen now.